What's up, guys? It's me again, Allison, and in today's episode, should be a quick one today. We're with Sheri. She's doing some roast fish. She's over there in the kitchen preparing now. So we're adding Sheri. Over to you, Sheri. Remember to unmute your mic.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Yes. Oh,
So we're opening some Vista Lago white wine from Chile.
Ah, Vista Lago white wine. Okay. Nice.
white wine from
Nice.
Chile to go with the wine. I have a little assembly line set up here. I think maybe you can see one parcel of the fish, so you will be able to see eventually what I'm doing.
Right.
We've continued the whole. Let me plug this in just so that we always have power. Yeah, we've continued the whole trying to bring summertime to us. So Andy bought a couple pounds of fresh snapper
Right.
that I'm gonna roast on the grill outside.
Right.
They were like 2-pounders, and so I cut them in two. I think you can see a head here and a tail here, or head here and a tail here. I don't even know where it is.
There's something glaring on your counter. The sun is reflecting off of something to your left, I think. Is it left? Left or right?
It's the foil paper.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure what it is.
Yeah, it's the foil paper. Yeah, because the sun is setting in that direction now.
Gotcha. No, I just wanted to know what it was.
Say what?
I just wanted to know what it was reflecting off of.
Oh, it's the foil.
Okay.
I'm joining this Chilean something to this something, and
No, wait, don't.
Rose?
this is yours.
Try.
Dry, very dry.
Ah.
In a good way?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, what I've already put so far on these is this feisty fish rub.
Uh-huh.
Spicy fish rub. What's in the feisty fish rub? Lemon pepper, garlic, celery salt, paprika, onion powder, cayenne pepper, thyme, parsley, and oregano. I've put some fresh cracked pepper, and so I'm seasoning the fishes themselves on both sides with this stuff,
Uh-huh.
and flipping them now, because while you were setting up, I did the first part.
Right.
Flipping them now. I've double foiled because the last thing you want is when you get a little fish package, it have a hole in it and all of your juice run out,
Right.
So a big part of this is like making enough of a kind of fish gravy with the seasonings that you put and stuff, that when you put your vegetables and everything, because I'm gonna put them on a bed of vegetables, put a little kosher salt on each of them. We want to open up inside of the bellies of the ones that have bellies here. Andy is waiting in the wings to show you something else while I put on the feisty fish rub. So
Okay.
We got for dessert some Jenny's Splendid ice cream.
Ah. What
This one's
flavor?
come from Columbus, Ohio.
Ah. Nice.
came on a FedEx truck.
Came out to extra exception. We've got Brambleberry Crisp and Pineapple Upside Down Cake. We've also got Blackout Chocolate tomorrow, and we've got their best flavor for tomorrow, which is goat cheese with sour cherries.
Goat cheese with sour cherries. Interesting. You've always had interesting taste in ice cream. Well, desserts.
Oh, come over here and tell Auntie Allison that you are a weapon. Come on up.
Auntie Allison, I'm a weapon.
Okay. You're gonna help mommy today?
No,
So-
I don't want to get into the raw. All right.
Okay.
So what I have, I do a bed of vegetables with the fish,
Uh-huh.
and so I've shredded up some cabbage. I'm gonna put the cabbage here, right?
Right.
Then I have some sweet pepper, some green peppers.
Right.
Put that there.
Oh, while you're doing your demo, just quickly, is there a social media page that you'd want people to follow you
me
on? Yeah, or no?
Not really.
No, I'm just asking. Because some people.
I've been thinking about it. My social media is private because we have Harrison on it.
Right.
But I've been thinking about a more public-facing platform
Okay.
to do
Is
some of this stuff on. But for now, like this stuff that I do is largely for people I already know.
Got you. Okay, no problem. I'm just
And then
checking.
what you put in terms of people who end up following me. So
Right.
while we're talking, I put okra, scallions, onions together on top of that. And then now this is the kind of like secret ingredient. There is some cock soup, some Grace cock soup that also came in the mail by Amazon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put this on top of here to season up the veggies. And another kind of secret weapon is butter. So you gotta put lots of butter. So I'm gonna put 2 pats on the veggies. Or this is a big pat, so maybe 1.
Yes.
This is a big pat. I'm gonna cut this pat into 2. There. And then I'm gonna put our fishy guy on top of the bed of vegetables. So as it cooks, the fish juices and everything can
Combine, yes.
right? So the shoulder action, you have to do the shoulder action to
Right.
a little more to make sure that the seasoning works.
Right.
I put a little bit more butter on top. So the thing about roast fish is that it's like no 2 batches ever taste the same. Because you never do the same thing to it each time. I think it's that kind of improvisational dish based on what you happen to have at home at the time. Especially in terms of the vegetables and what you decide to put. But I know like one constant that I learned from Daddy, who is the roast fish practitioner in our house, right?
Right.
Is butter. The butter is the thing that is always there. So
right.
I got my first little package here. I want a little tray to put this guy on. So this is a meal for one person.
Right.
So we put this guy over here. All right, same thing. Little pack. Oh shucks, me forget the crackers in that one there. That was a head.
Well, just unwrap it. Just unwrap it.
Child, this is one of the stresses of roast fish. One of the stresses of roast fish is begging the crackers. I may open that one back up. Remember last time we said Andy was also doing some shopping. Among the things we were shopping for was top crackers. So
yes,
he just started yelling from the living room, don't forget the crackers.
right.
Please remind me while I'm wrapping this one that I want to put the crackers between the fish and the vegetables.
Okay.
Right.
That's where I want to put it. Boy. All right. So cabbage, sweet peppers, okra. I want to move this closer to the middle. Closer to the middle. All right. We want a little bit more okra here because we have a lot left in the bowl there. Scallions, onions, like a cock soup mix on the top. Butter. I was supposed to buy salted butter, but I guess that's not really necessary. How much crackers do you think I should put want in each package, Allison?
Lots.
No, that's not what I
5.
5. I don't know if each package can hold 5, you know. All right, we see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Allison's at 5 and 5. All right. Ooh, I should take a picture of that. Give me a 4, Andrew.
My phone?
Yeah, your phone. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, shadow. Ooh.
Send me that picture when you get it, please.
Hold on. Come again, Andy. I need one more. Oh, wait. Let me put the butter first. Sorry. A big part of the process is also the food photography for the social media circulation, as you know.
Yes, I'm going to ask that the pictures that you take, could you send me them as well, please?
Yeah. Maybe I sprinkle a little bit of the cut soup on top of this one too. What do you think? You think that's a good idea?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. Let's take a picture of this guy before I wrap him up. Lots of shadows in the kitchen today because we are doing this at sunset.
Right. It's the glare on the foil that on my end.
Yeah, we don't generally have this glare in the kitchen. All right. So I think we have everything in this package that we're supposed to have. Pull him up. Whoops. There we go. Come on. And again, the thing that you don't want is you don't want a leak out. All right.
Right.
Okay. Another kind of dangerous thing that can happen is not dangerous. I mean, it's just cooking. Undesirable. Another undesirable thing that can happen when you're doing roast fish is you can't cook it for too long and it would dry up. When we were younger, one of my favorite things to do with the packet of roast fish when we were done was that it would always have like a pool of gravy on the bottom where all of the drippings. So you would just hold up the foil and just drink out the gravy, right?
Right.
And so the thing that you don't want to happen is you don't want to end up with no gravy. So sweet pepper, okra, scallions. Alice, you remember what never going to the other one where we got open back?
Crackers.
Crackers or what else? What did you do with the top of it?
Did you put onions and scallions in there?
I did put a little extra sprinkle of the cut soup on it.
Oh, I thought that was already on it.
No, I'm going to put it over the top instead of. All right, slice up this little butter piece. It's about a tablespoon of butter per fish parcel.
Okay.
Half a tablespoon on the bottom. And then just have 5 crackers. Oh yeah, so we got a little everything in this meal in terms of being balanced, a little carbohydrate.
Yeah, your sister
protein.
is your sister.
Who that?
Lisa.
What is she doing?
Oh, you guys are recording. I'm sorry. All right.
I will call you back.
Oh no, that's okay. I was sticking it.
Come upstairs. Go upstairs.
I'm kind of listening.
Okay. All right then.
Okay.
Bye.
Where's she at?
She's resting.
She's resting.
Yes.
Oh, okay. She's resting. All right. Seems right. Okay. All right. So we got another parcel here that we are gonna pack up. This is taking a lot longer than. Every time you cook something that is always something me, I say, this is taking a lot longer than I expected.
Because you're walking us through it, man. If you were just doing it, you would have been done.
Eh?
Because you're walking us through it. If you were just doing it, you would have been done.
That would have been done. Yeah. Yeah, I think I think what we're gonna do on these is 10 minutes per side. Or no, not 10 minutes per side, it's not turn. 20 minutes. 20 minutes on the grill at 350.
Right.
And that should do it.
Okay.
For cooking. No, a bit nice.
Well, I heard your falafels did well.
The falafel, oh my God, Allison, the falafels. Let me tell you about the falafels. The falafels were light and crispy. It was like biting into a little chickpea puff.
Right.
It was very, very delicious. Oh dear. Andy, can you bring me a box of butter from downstairs, please?
Yes. Where is it?
In the freezer.
In the freezer.
Yeah. I think there should be one in the deep freeze.
Oh yeah. These are some nice pictures.
Where what?
These are nice pictures.
Yeah. Nigga, all right, while I'm waiting for Andy to bring the butter, I will redo the one that's missing the crackers.
Right. Just keep talking. I'm going to put you primarily on the screen. Just keep talking, you hear?
They put me primarily on the screen.
Yeah.
Who am I gonna be talking to?
Just keep talking.
Thank you. All right, so we had to redo because we forgot to put the crackers. So I've opened it back. And now I'm gonna lock it back down again. And closing this part is always tricky because you don't want any of that good juices to leak out as you cook. You want to make a sound parcel so that all of the stuff that, the fish juice and all of that stays in the package.
Okay.
All right. Good. So when you cut butter from the freezer, it's crispy back. It's crispy. All right. Put that butter. Put a little cock soup mix over that. What am I missing? Crackers. 1, 2, 3. I might make some macaroni and cheese for Harrison, because sometimes I make things fancy like this. In it. In it. All right, we'll mix a little. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something here?
Yeah, the onions and whatever.
Yeah, those stuff are on the bottom. Oh, not a piece of butter, not a pat of butter. So one of the things that we are testing for here is if this is a good option for getting fish from. Again, if it's gonna be fresh enough and good enough to. Because we also get a monthly supply of fish from Alaska. But that's not like tropical fish like snapper. It's Alaskan fish. Salmon, cod, pollock, halibut, rockfish. Yeah, and you use the pollock fillets not fillets, chunks. We got pollock chunks.
Okay.
We use those to make fish tacos. Yesterday? Yeah. Watch the parade. Watch the parade. Watch the parade. Everyone. What I have to sing along? All right, I'm going to take you outside.
Okay.
Where I'm going to light the grill and possibly even a mosquito destroyer out there because the mosquitoes this time of year are very savage.
Speaking of mosquito destroyer, give me 1 second.
So we're going to go light all the fires.
before you go to bed. Come on now.
It's not bedtime, but you should start putting away things that you are not playing with.
Come on. Let's stop away.
Ooh. All this end up here. I feel like you want to come outside, Lola? Oh, all right. Never mind. So one of the first things that we do when we come outside is we light the destroyer here because, as you know, the mosquitoes are terrible.
Right.
So I lighted them and put it by the grill. I guess I should put this in a way where you could see me and what I'm doing by the grill, right?
Right.
Here we go. Sometimes the grill temperamental decides to go light on its own.
Right.
So I'm going to play with it here. So now, just so I go. Come in.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're just tuning in, Sheri is preparing roasted fish today. And she has done her prep. All the fish and condiments are in their individual foil packages. And she's outside now figuring out the grill.
I wonder if the grill never did turn off. And I just turn it off now. Maybe whoever used it last time never turned it off.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. It's not fun.
Didn't you say you were going to get another cylinder of gas?
Yeah.
Did that happen?
It did not.
Okay.
It did not. However, the candle's doing so. There we go. Don't play with me.
Nice.
Never have to use it. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put everything on high so that we can bring it up to 350 relatively quickly.
Uh-huh.
And hope that we have enough gas to cook for 20 minutes.
You may have
to. How long it's going to take?
Well, the good thing is it's fish you're making, so it won't take long.
20 minutes. We need 20 minutes. We need 20 minutes. I'm going to bring that up. While I'm doing that, while that is happening, I'll just wrap up back some of this stuff. Let me eat a tough cracker. Come on. Come on now. That tough crackers. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Tough crackers is very dry. You have to wet it.
Tell me what
Spread
the
it on like
wine.
a rosé.
Tell me what the wine is that you're pairing it with again.
The house rosé. Wet them.
Is rosé? Isn't it the white wine?
The one where Andy get from Top 10. I like a rosé, and then I guess I will get my Chilean one.
Chilean. Chilean white wine. And rosé.
So yeah, this is what I think that miss about the yard, you know? Like a roast fish on the grill in the backyard. So we're up to almost 350.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put them on and turn it down because it won't maintain that 350 at this high heat. It will get more hot than it should.
Mm-hmm.
Since the veggies are on the bottom, you don't want them to burn. This is one of my favorite things about a grill is that it has a temperature gauge so that you can tell what temperature you are at inside the grill cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a better sense of the time that it's going to take to cook what you're cooking. Ouch. So these guys are on here. This is the temperature gauge that I'm telling you about.
Charboil.
Yeah. I'll put that on for 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And we're ready to go. After that. So yeah, stay about for 20 minutes or
Yeah, man, let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about some wines, some pairings.
pairings. Yeah? What about you? I'm gonna wash some dishes. Clean up while we do that. Favorite fish to roast at home is the turbot or Dr. Fish. What is the gray skin one?
Doctor. It's Doctor Fish. Yeah.
Dr. Fish. When we used to do that in the backyard. And the thing about frying is that you can, but you can't really replicate the coal fire where you build up from the bottom and put in at the drum grill and all of these things. I mean, it's romanticizing home in a way.
Right.
There's so many things that we try to replicate here that we cooked at home, and a lot of those things are things that we cooked at home outside.
Right.
So what are some things that you cook at home outside, Allison?
I have not cooked outside.
No?
I have not cooked outside, but
You don't cook on the grill outside?
no, they haven't done that in a very long time. Daddy would sometimes put the chicken on the grill. Like he hasn't done it in a while. He hasn't done it in a while. Perhaps.
I didn't put the timer on. I put a timer on so that we don't make that juice run out, right?
Right.
Let's put 18 minutes on the clock. Since maybe about 2 minutes have gone.
Right.
What Daddy would cook out here?
He would just put based on my experience, he would just do some chicken on there. I think he has done fish. Yeah, I think he's done fish as well, but mostly chicken.
So what are some of the things that you enjoy cooking?
To be honest with you, I think I'm just kind of sprouting my culinary legs. Um, I I was helping with the preparation of stew peas today.
Yeah, I was supposed to ask you what that was about, but like I was feeling so well earlier today, I didn't never really. What kind of preparation? What kind of pre-stew peasing were you doing for a moment?
Well, the the pigtail was and the peas were soaking from morning. She wasn't here. So I put the peas in a pot to boil, and then I washed off the pigtail from the soaking container. I wash it off and throw it in the pot. And once that started to boil up, then put like 2 or 3 cloves of garlic in there and let it boil up. And
Yeah, I
then,
was basically cook the stew peas. That's a man.
I mean, I didn't add the coconut milk and the scallion and all those other things, you know.
Yeah, but you're basically like you're cooking the pigtail and the peas. I mean, mommy just conned you into making the stew peas.
No, I don't think so because I really just got home, so she wanted me to kind of start it. So, well, at least now I know how to make it. Now I know how to make it. So, it wasn't bad though. I love it. I mean, as I said, I'm just kind of floating my culinary legs, so I'm just kind of getting into the preparation of things now.
What do you like about cooking?
For me, cooking is the process of it allows me to kind of take my mind away from other things and just kind of focus on doing that.
Yeah.
So it's a good process of, I guess, relaxation
Decompression.
or decompression. Yeah, maybe not relaxation, but decompression. Just kind of focusing on. But I mean, you can focus on other things. You could write, you could read, you could do stuff. But I think cooking allows you because you're using your hands. And I'm very big on using my hands to do things. So, as you said, decompressing, I like that.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's a really productive way to do it, but usually when I get super stressed out about something, instead of doing the actual work that I'm supposed to do, I'll go and I'll make something elaborate in the kitchen that takes me the entire day. Because
You don't want to do the work?
I don't want to do the work, but also the fact of wanting to do the fact of the work itself stress me out, and I can't do the work if I'm stressed out.
Hands are a little dry, so a little jergens, you know?
Yeah, yeah. My
Yeah.
lips on the dry side too. So,
Yeah.
so. Oh, let me let you in, Lola.
Okay.
Let you Lola and check the heat. Yeah, like it's sort of a procrastination thing, but it's also like if I'm stressed out, I need something nice to reward myself, and I need the process to unwind. So
Right.
I find something complicated and multi-step, like I'll make cocoa bun or something like really ridiculous. Take the whole day. I guess I haven't made cocoa bun in a while because I haven't been that stressed out and all.
Right.
You know, it's a really good, and then like at the end of it, you get something really tasty to eat, right?
Yes.
It's a very rewarding process. You think we should make some macaroni and cheese for Harrison?
Oh, some fish.
You think he'll have some vegetables too?
Yes. Yes, he will.
Leah's been going to, he's already turning into a pumpkin right now. After a certain time, toddlers lose their ability to be coherent, functioning participants in daily life because they are exhausted and they don't really have the band. I mean, just think about when you're tired. Yeah, like when you're tired and you have the luxury, you would just go rest. But when they're tired, you're just like, oh no, they're gonna make me sleep. And they kind of lose their. This is a family program. They lose their shit a little bit, and so.
I mean, it's what it is.
His prime meal time, prime dinner time for Harrison is 6 o'clock and before. Anytime between 5:30 and 6, you can get him to sit still and eat most of what you give him. But beyond that point, once you reach the 6:20, 6:30, 6:45, where we are right now, he's too tired to kind of focus on something like eating, and there are all kinds of other things that are a lot more interesting. So, what do you have to tell Auntie Allison?
Hello, Auntie Allison.
Hello, love. Are you okay?
Can you tell her what's stuck in your mouth?
I mean, what?
See? They're incoherent.
Right.
And we are trying to think about what else there is to do. Whoops! I'm back.
Did you put the timer on?
Hmm?
Did you put the timer on?
Yeah, we're about 10 minutes and 43 seconds out.
Okay.
I'm gonna put away the rest of these. Maybe I can make some okra and saltfish cook up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okras?
Yeah, will they last as long?
As what?
Saturday.
You freeze okra?
No, Lisa. No, ma. You know what? Freeze. It's a pleke. Oh no, but pleke.
Who you ask if they know about pleke?
Me don't know. Nobody now watch me today. Can you not watch me today?
I mean, she would. I mean, I did tell her because you had changed your mind. I told her that you had, but she subscribed to the channel, so I'm not sure if she got the notification. But she's not feeling like yourself. She's not feeling very well today. So maybe, yeah.
Yeah, we have the troubles, you know.
Yeah. So maybe she's resting.
The resting is important. I think the resting helped me today. Like I said, I know usual when you call and me
I've never called when you're late on yet.
me flat out.
I've never called you.
So next Friday we're having lobster rolls.
Is that your day?
It's my day. Yes. Lobster salad
Gasp, Andy.
on rolls. I mean, it's a kind of low stress prep because it's just mostly coming in a box and I have to put the sandwiches together.
Right.
But if you want to watch me put the sandwiches together, we can do that.
Yeah, sure. What time?
5.
Okay. All right.
Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow.
Tomorrow is
Pizza.
tomorrow is deep dish pizza.
Somebody's
That's
making
why I've
that
already
or
in the freezer.
oh, okay. So that's a quick thing.
Chicago pizza.
Okay.
I'm glad I got my lectures recorded today. I just have one more week because I don't think I'm gonna give them lectures to read in the last week, to watch in the last week. This is off topic because now I'm in a lull, so I'm actually thinking.
Listen, the food is the food preparation is the main thing, but what we talk about it can be anything.
Yeah. Yes, I think I'm not done online class, and next week is week 6.
Mm-hmm.
So I have week 7 and 8 left to go, and I really didn't want to build it as I was going along. I wanted it to be built, but there's been something useful in building it as I go along because I can kind of respond to the needs of students and change content that I'd planned before.
So you teach both undergrads and master's students?
Yeah, undergrads and graduate students, PhD students too. Tomorrow I have a master's thesis. I have finished reading it. Defense.
You know what the beautiful thing about this thing that I enjoy about it? It's not rehearsed, we're just doing it. So and once it's recorded, it just kind of goes into Cyberland and it just
Yeah.
stays there. So
Yeah,
it's
we
like,
did the other day too, because we don't have Harrison out in the world in that way. So like on any of our public platforms, so like Twitter, we don't talk about him. There are no pictures of him or anything like that on Twitter, which is where we have our public stuff.
right.
And like I don't do any of this food and book stuff. You know what I was thinking of doing? I was thinking of doing a podcast. Not even a podcast, not a podcast, like an Instagram live series of Ask Me About That Book. Maybe that's what I'm going to call it. Ask me about that book. You know, like you ever read a book and wonder, what the hell is that book about? You know what I mean?
So you would have to it would kind
I'd
of
have to end up reading it.
right. It would be like a book club of sorts.
Yeah, it would be like a book club of sorts, right?
Right.
So like there could be a book, and then you're like like everybody's.
I think we should do a movie podcast based on Andy's movie choices called "What the Hell Was That."
We're talking about serious things right now.
No, but listen, Andy, come back in the frame. Let's talk about it.
We could go on. Lisa and I could talk about what the hell was that?
What the hell was that?
What the hell was that Andy made us watch? Andy make us watch one time. Andy make us watch.
Let's do that.
Lisa walked out. Lisa often walks out of the cinema. She's
Let's do
very
that.
intolerant in this regard.
The Seventh Seal.
The Seventh Seal. If you want my movie, I don't know if you can use it, but if you want my movie, password stuff, I'll
Please.
because I've been watching some really good stuff.
Yeah, let's talk about movies.
We just watched like a really good one. Darat, Dry Season. Dry Season was the last one that we watched. Lisa had one to the Lunchbox that was good.
Yeah, I would like to be a part of your book club, and we can do a movie. We can do it like this movie thing. But all right. Here's the thing: the possibilities are endless. They are.
Anyway, this was it was. I don't know why Andy come and interrupt my train of thought.
Oh, it's cool. I like that idea.
I was thinking about a book club. See, what did I say the thing was called? I never even finished the thought, and so now I can't remember what it was called. What did I say?
Tell me about
what
that.
Did I say it was
What
called?
the hell was that?
That wasn't the thing. What did I say the book club should be called?
Ask me about a book.
Ask me about that book. What's
Ask
it
me
called?
about
that book. Ask me about that book. Ask me about that book is my Instagram live show where you ask me about a book that you've read that you don't know what it is. So like everybody keep asking me why was The House of Mr. Biz was a terrible book, and I keep thinking wasn't a terrible book. House of Mr. Biz was, I mean, as bad as Naipaul is, was like a Caribbean literary masterpiece.
I would like to participate. We can introduce it here if you want to do an episode specifically for the introduction of your thing. So we can do an episode. Why you laugh?
I'm trying to think of the segue. But how would I do it? It's just like, who's gonna ask me about that book? Maybe you should ask me about that book.
Well, would I need to read the book first?
Which book? Any book. It's really, it's also people telling me to read things to tell them what it means. Because here's what I don't get to do in class. I don't get to tell people what things mean. I don't tell them what things mean. I tell them how to come up with their understandings of meanings on their own. And sometimes people just say stupid shit.
Right. What the hell was that? And ask me about that book. Listen, we're recording it, we're documenting. So it is documented. It is
Sometimes people say things and then I really want to tell them that that's wrong.
Right.
But I can't tell them that's wrong. What I have to do is I kind of have to help them to understand why it don't make sense. Right?
Right.
But ask me about that book is where I get to tell people what they're supposed to think about books.
I'm down for that.
It's not like a conversation. Like you don't get to give me input. I don't care what you have to say. That's not true. I do care what you have to say, but really it's me just being a dictator. Tell me about that book. That book was a dumb book. Here's why. That book was a good book. Here's why. I don't like that question.
Yeah.
I really shouldn't have empty space to feel like this.
Why? Why not? Guess what? No. You see, this is all right. You see, because
2 minutes.
the beautiful thing, and this is something that I am. It's coming out of the structured film school setting. You're taught that all of your projects should have a certain formula in terms of the from idea to execution. It's supposed to be at a certain level. I mean, it is just in maybe the last year that, well, not even in the last year because I've been coming to True Fast, but just documenting, just kind of real life happening. No, no, not you don't think about it. You just you just let it happen. That is also valuable. So, even when we're on the veranda and there are different noises in the background and whatever, I'm not gonna try and stop it because it's just what's happening.
It's just live.
So, eh?
It's just
It's live. It's just live. It's just live. And I want to do some more of this. With other things. I like that idea, that movie thing that. No, for real.
What the hell did we just watch?
Yeah, what did we just watch? And we just kind of have a powwow, and then after a while, let me tell you. I mean, what I'm thinking now, I'm not thinking about this. Right now, next week, next year, I'm thinking about 10, 15, 20 years from now, when Harrison is a grown man and he says, "Wow." Like he looks up on YouTube or his friends, and whoever he is associated with at that time, looks at YouTube and see 3-year-old Harrison.
He's gonna be mad. That's why you have to try to be careful about how you put your children out there, because he's not consenting to any of this. You know what I mean?
You are consenting for him, and as parents, that's what you do.
That's like a representation of his life in a way that so like, yeah, I put him on, which is why we started off this conversation too about if there were any social media profiles that I use that are public, and like the reason why my social media isn't public is because of him.
Right.
That you handpick an audience for what you do in a way that you hope will be reflective of something that he would consent to if he could consent.
No, but what is he doing in the videos? He's just being himself. He's not doing anything.
Yeah, but also it's still his image. You know what I mean? Like you have some people who just don't want to be on social media, period.
Right.
They just don't wanna be a part of it. And he can't make that decision for himself. And there's an argument. They smell good, Alice. You think it's ready?
20 minutes gone. I think you should give it some more time. I think you should give it 10 more minutes.
10? No, 10 too much.
5.
Maggie, 3 more minutes. But you see, this is the problem. This is why. Remember, I told you the worst thing that can happen is if all the juice dry out.
Right.
It's 7 o'clock and my dinner don't ready yet. The child bathes at 7 o'clock.
Right. Well, I mean, we're here and our dinner isn't finished yet. But yeah, I mean, those are valid points. So is it that you wouldn't want him in these videos anymore?
No. It's not that. It's to be more mindful of what he does when he's in them. So of course, today, him say hello and him, but just to remember that this is where his images are gonna go. Like, we are adults, we are thinking about, it's like you say, it's just like 20 years down the line, we are cognizant that somebody could dig this up when you're collecting your Oscar, and they just like, look at what she used to create back in the day before the Oscar, right? And you're doing that with the full understanding of that, but he isn't an adult and he doesn't sort of
get it,
understand this in this long-term way. And so to kind of be mindful and intentional about how he appears on his behalf is important. And it's fine because I have him on Instagram, I have him on Facebook in his private, quote unquote private way, that you know, down the line, him could say to me, because, you know, when he's older, if I try to take a picture of him, he can say to me, I don't want you to post that to Facebook.
Right. Right.
And me can't post it.
Right. Because I mean, I've been considering because you can stream to multiple platforms on this. So
Yeah.
I was considering Facebook, but now with this argument now, if I'm streaming to Facebook, I would have to tell you, I was like, listen, I'm streaming to Facebook as well. So if you don't want to have
Yeah,
Harry,
no. Like, YouTube is like the great prairie. It's like, you know, it's out there. Like,
right,
yeah, no, if you wanted to stream it on Facebook or Instagram, like that would be fine. It's also like being intentional about how we appear too, right?
right.
I
I mean,
don't
I'm
want to
just
look too crazy.
so
I don't look too crazy in case one of my students pick this up and they're just like, oh, that's what she does in her free time, right?
I mean, that might not be right now because I mean, because but the thing is, that is the power of YouTube. A couple of years down the line, somebody might just buck it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It might just float up in somebody's Explorer.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. Nobody isn't doing any. It's not like we're doing anything here that's that is dangerous or defamatory or any of those things. You know what I mean?
Right. But I get what you're saying. So it's however, I don't mind him being in it, but as you said, whatever what he's doing in it. In fact, I enjoy the fact that he is in it. Because
Yeah, no, it's cool that he is. It's fun.
So
it's fun that he is in it. I think it's fun too because it's a record of him at this age, like you said, that it would be fun to buck up down the line, but also like sometime when the timer go off on my watch, it just keeps going and vibrating.
Right.
All right, here we go. Put these on the table. I hope they are cooked, Allison.
They're thick, I think. I mean, I would have given them some more time, but I mean, I tend to overcook.
It's 20 minutes. I don't want it to. All right. Well, that's it.
It's done?
It's done.
Okay,
I can
great.
open one if you want.
Yeah, and take a picture as well and send it to me.
I said it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I'm creating the thumbnails for the thing on YouTube, I can actually use the pictures that you guys say.
Okay.
So you're gonna open it now live one, or you're going to just
I will open one live. I have to open one so that this little boy can get something to eat. What's your nose, Boogaloo?
What is inside?
What is inside?
Dinner.
Dinner is inside. Let me.
And then what comes after dinner?
Hold on, let me get this. This haunted feeling. This place is, when Harrison come through, is like a hurricane. Life. Play mass. Ooh.
I know what's inside.
I hope they are cooked. Ooh. Allison, look cook now.
hello cook. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah.
I mean, we don't have like a lot of liquid like I
Mhm.
hoped. I don't know why, but we have like some very flaky fish.
Mhm.
That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna put on your plate, babe. It's yours. I fix it now for you.
Okay.
I fixing yours.
All right. So
Yeah.
thank you very much, Sheri. And you were under the hour. That was good. So,
Working on it. Working on it.
so until next time, guys, this has been Flavor Profile. We, subscribe and follow these pages and platforms because we come up with ideas all the time. There's going to be discussions about music, about film, about books, about life, about events. So, just expect the unexpected here. Thank you very much, Sheri. This has been another episode. And until next time, peace, love, and unity always.
Good night.
Good night.